Finding support for an eating disorder, it can feel like a lot, especially in our fast-paced world, right? But what if that help could be private, accessible, and actually fit seamlessly into your life? Well, today we're going to explore a modern solution that does just that.
Let's be honest for a second. Taking that first step, it's often the hardest part, isn't it? The whole idea of scheduling appointments, traveling to a clinic, and then opening up in some unfamiliar place, it can feel completely overwhelming. And hey, if that resonates with you, I promise you're definitely not alone.
All right, so first, let's look at the real-world challenges that can get in the way of traditional therapy. And to be really clear, these aren't just excuses. They're the genuine realities of modern life. Does any of this sound familiar? I mean, juggling a demanding career or a busy family life leaves very little room for anything else. Maybe you're constantly traveling for work, or you're an expat living abroad. Or perhaps for you, the most important thing is simply having a space where you feel completely secure and private. These are the exact barriers that we need to address. So, knowing all those challenges, how do we build a bridge to consistent, high-quality care? Let's explore a modern approach that's actually designed to fit the life you're already living. And here is that solution. Now, it's really important to be clear. Online eating disorder therapy isn't some kind of therapy light, not at all. We're talking about professional, licensed care delivered through totally secure platforms. It's a path to recovery that was built from the ground up to prioritize discretion and, most importantly, flexibility. So, you might be wondering, is this actually for me? It's a great question. Let's break down the specific people who can benefit the most from this kind of accessible, modern approach to therapy. You might just see yourself in one of these profiles. So if your calendar is packed from morning to night, the thought of adding a commute to a clinic can be a total deal breaker. Online therapy just eliminates that. You can have your session from your office or from home, which makes it possible to actually prioritize your health without sacrificing your work or family commitments. This also opens up a world of support for a global community. If you're an expat or you travel a lot, your care doesn't have to get interrupted. You can maintain that consistent connection with your therapist, which is absolutely vital for making real progress. For so many people, the very thought of a waiting room or talking about sensitive issues in a clinical setting is a huge source of anxiety. Being able to connect from your own personal space, your home, your safe haven, that can make all the difference in feeling comfortable enough to truly open up. And this right here really highlights the power of continuity. Maybe you've already started therapy, but now you're planning a move or you're just in a period of transition. Well, online support ensures your recovery journey continues without a single interruption, so you never lose that momentum. But what does this care actually look like? It's so much more than just a video call with one person. Let's explore the complete, multifaceted support system that can be built all around you, no matter where you are. Okay, this is so important. Your care team goes way beyond just therapy. It can include nutritional counseling, which is all about healing your relationship with food, not just following a diet. You might have psychiatric support for medication, and your family can even get involved to create a stronger support system right at home. It's a holistic approach, ensuring every single angle of your well-being is covered. Now, at this point, you might be thinking, this all sounds convenient, but is it actually effective? It's a completely fair question, and it's one that the research has answered pretty clearly. So let's look at the evidence. And here is the crucial takeaway. Research shows that for many eating disorders, online therapy is just as effective as in-person treatment. And when you dig into why, it just makes perfect sense. The comfort of a private space can lead to more open, honest communication. Plus, the sheer convenience of it all dramatically reduces dropout rates, because life is less likely to get in the way. This isn't a compromise. It's a proven, effective path to getting the support you need. This chart really lays it all out. When you compare the core factors, effectiveness, accessibility, and consistency, you can see that online care doesn't just match the traditional model, it actually excels exactly where modern life creates the biggest hurdles, especially with accessibility and continuity. So when we put all of this together, what does it truly mean for someone who's seeking help? It means we're finally dismantling those old barriers and making dedicated professional recovery truly accessible. So let's just recap the real benefits here. You get greater consistency in your treatment with fewer barriers like travel and scheduling conflicts. You get the same exact level of professional care and confidentiality. You gain the comfort of your own space and the flexibility to keep your recovery on track no matter what. It's all about making recovery feel both possible and sustainable. And that brings us to our final thought.
Just imagine for a moment that the support you need isn't something you have to travel to, but something that can meet you exactly where you are, right now. If that huge barrier is just removed, what does your path to recovery look like then? What truly becomes possible?